up, everybody? Another day, another dollar. Today is Wednesday, July 15th, and these are the top 5 things to know today on Wall Street. Kicking it off with number 1. Market sentiment got a boost after Moderna said late on Tuesday that its experimental coronavirus vaccine produced neutralizing antibodies in all 45 patients in its early stage human trial. Now, while this does not mean that it will actually lead to a vaccine at the end, it's an important step in the race for a treatment or cure. So Moderna shares are up by around 16% in early trade on the news. Keep your eyes on the stock as the session progresses to see if it perhaps extends gains even more. On to number 2, stocks look set for a higher open one day after the Dow jumped more than 500 points to score its biggest daily gain in 2 weeks. The Dow Jones Industrial Average futures as of last check were pointing to an opening gain of more than 200 points. S&P and NASDAQ futures also indicated strong starts for the two indices. Just a heads up, for my weekly post for Investing.com, I highlighted 5 upcoming earnings reports from the mega cap tech space, which can either make or break the current market rally. I obviously talked about Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, Google, and Facebook, so go check that out once you're done watching this video. On to number 3. Big bank earnings continue to roll in today. Goldman Sachs will be the latest to report second quarter results ahead of the opening bell. Revenue is forecast at $9.7 billion compared to sales of $9.5 billion in the same period a year earlier. The stock is up 56% since hitting a bottom on March 23rd. In addition to Goldman, results today are also due from United Health, PNC Bank, Bank of New York Mellon, and Alcoa. The start of second quarter earnings season will probably be the topic for this week's Investing.com financial markets related cartoon, so feel free to share your ideas with me if you have anything in mind. On to number 4, on the data front. Today's economic calendar will feature the Empire State Manufacturing Survey due at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. That will be followed by industrial production numbers at 9:15 a.m. and the Fed's Beige Book, which is due at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. You can track the data releases in real time on Investing.com's economic calendar. And finally, number 5, we also get U.S. weekly government supply data this morning in the crude oil market. Expectations are that it will report a drop of around 2 million barrels of crude oil stocks. Data from the American Petroleum Institute late on Tuesday showed that U.S. crude stocks fell by 8.3 million barrels in the week to July 10. U.S. WTI crude futures are trading up by more than 1% ahead of the data. So that's it for me for today. If you don't already know, you can now listen to these daily videos in podcast format on Spotify and Apple Music, as well as on the Investing.com app. Have a good one, everybody. May the trading gods be with you.